Hey guys, my name is Matt Faircloth. My company is called the DeRosa Group, and I want to tell you guys briefly about something that we've started that I'm super excited about called DeRosa Income Fund. Now, we've been syndicating apartment buildings for many years, and we've been landlords for many years. And I've worked with many investors for the millions that we've raised for our real estate projects. And there are certain things that they'd like to see that they've requested from us. And a lot of syndications can't deliver these three very important investment criteria that people would like to see in an investment. So that's why we formed DeRosa Income Fund, because we wanted people to be able to invest in real estate and receive some of the benefits that investing can give that you can't get from a syndication. So the first aspect that DeRosa Income Fund has that syndications do not is liquidity. Now, what does liquidity mean? It means that the asset's liquid. At some point, I can get my money back. I can turn the hard asset liquidated into cash. That's what liquidity means, is how quickly can I turn what I've invested into cash. Now, real estate in itself is not a liquid vehicle. It's not something, that's what makes it great in some ways. And that's what stops it from going up and down, up and down, up and down. That's why banks are willing to lend on it, is because you can't sell your real estate overnight and in like in a 1 second panic sale or something like that. But wouldn't it be great if you invested in something that if you wanted your money back, you could get it when you wanted it? You can't do that in a syndication, but with a fund like DeRosa Income Fund, you can get your money back when you want it. Now, there are certain stipulations with DeRosa Income Fund. You've got to be in the fund for 2 years. And then after those 2 years are over, you can notify us and we'll send you your money in 90 days or less back, right? And there's other parameters and stipulations, just like any other thing. The fund has to be liquid enough to return your capital to you. Bottom line is there are terms that we can, under which we can provide your capital back to you if you'd like to reinvest it in something else. If you just have an event that you'd like to have your capital for, you just want your money back because you'd like to have that, you'd like to move on to the next thing. Whatever it is, DeRosa Income Fund does offer liquidity options. And I'm really excited about that because no syndication that I've ever heard of does offer that, and they can't, because you're invested in a big apartment building. You can't just sell the apartment building because one investor wants their money back. You can have other investors buy your shares. You can get liquid in a syndication, but it's very hard because somebody has to buy your shares. And if that happens, there's no guarantee that you're going to get the same price you paid for your shares. You might get more, you might get less. DeRosa Income Fund, it's full return of capital for what you paid, plus you get all your profit that you made during the life and the investment as well. So it's a great option we have for DeRosa Income Fund. Check out a brief segment of our offering presentation I did with my team, with Hervé, Francois, and Matt Allen here.
One of the key factors of this fund is going to be its liquidity. Now, liquidity comes with a star. There will be some conditions and limitations on liquidity, as I described before, but we're very proud to say that we're going to invest this fund and try to keep an investment opportunities at a level that we can redeem out investors that raise their hand and say, I need out after a lockup period. Given the gates that we can put in place, not that we definitely will. If we're in a position to pay them out 100% right away, we will absolutely do that. But that is going to depend on the conditions at the time, the cash flow within the fund, et cetera. But we're very proud of that. That's something that obviously the DeRosa program syndications do not do, just because of the nature of their investments. But this fund, we are structuring with that in mind and hopefully accommodating those investors that need that.
Hey guys, I hope that was informative for you. We really hope you're able to join us on DeRosa Income Fund. One thing I need to mention is this investment is for accredited investors only. So if you're an accredited investor, you can join us for DeRosa Income Fund. And you do that by going to DeRosaGroup.com, DEROSA group.com /DIF. Join us there.